Good morning, everybody. This is Johnny Crypto. So, looks like there's been some bad press for Bitcoin, and you see, it looks like we have come across this trend line here finally, and there's been this giant sell off. So, why? Why has this happened to Bitcoin? Why does it keep falling? That's a good question. So, yesterday, the SEC released that they're going to wait until September 30th, which is essentially D Day for Bitcoin, to push back their ETF. It's the CBOE's new SolidX Bitcoin EFT, which is very, very needed in this market. Because, like I said, Bitcoin, we were doing pretty well once it was up here at this 8100, and it had a strong push forward. But right now we've got this big downtrend line, and right now our resistance is at this 6500 range, which we are below at the moment, and as of right now it's looking like it's going to go even lower. Most of this run up, I believe, was because we were supposed to get an answer from the Securities and Exchange Commission on whether or not we were going to get an EFT, and getting an EFT would have created a lot of upwards pressure with people having to buy back their short sells on their contracts for Bitcoin, and also a bunch of new big game money, essentially, as far as big investors able to, okay, now that there is an EFT out there, I will go ahead and invest in cryptocurrency. And Bitcoin is essentially the guy as far as when it comes to all the altcoins. There's a lot of them out there that, lack of a better term, people call them shit coins, and there is a lot of just pump and dumps. So, and there's a lot of, we've all been through it, or at least have seen, yes, cryptocurrency's not supposed to be hacked and yada yada yada, but it's people's personal private keys and wallets that get hacked, and people walk away with millions of dollars. So we will see what happens, but D-Day is September 30th. I will send a link in my description about this as well. And the Winklevoss EFT, I didn't think that was ever going to get approved just because of how vague it was. But the SolidX Bitcoin EFT looks to, I've done a little bit of research about it, and it looks to be a good EFT that should be able to get approved by the SEC, the Securities and Exchange Commission. But we will see. September 30th is the day. Will we get a huge, big run back up, or what's going to happen? Would we be back up here? We will see.